What's up, people? So, I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever's happening off right now, or whatever's cracking off right now. Hope you enjoy it and have a happy time with your family. Somebody was trying to convince me that Coca Cola had created the whole archetype of Santa, or the whole story and such, which I can see where he's getting that from, but I thought you're not going to convince me. To me, that's like saying McDonald's created the archetype of the clown with Ronald McDonald. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Coca-Cola was creating this elixir that would rejuvenate people, lift people up, especially the early concoctions were full of cocaine and all kinds of probably other stuff. But they were essentially educated, smart. They probably got the Coca-Cola from some indigenous shamans in South America or something, and so they were like, hey, look at these people who found these plants. Most likely also catered to the fundamental archetype of the indigenous shaman across Eurasia, across the whole globe, and created their character of Santa Claus, as a spokesperson or a archetype for everybody to acknowledge for their branding. Just like McDonald's and Ronald McDonald as a clown, or any other thing, Maybe Grimace, the walking, talking eggplant. He's kind of original, but in the Hamburglar. But my point is that I think we should teach our children about the true fundamental stories of that basic story that comes along with our Christmas tradition. I'm not going to go through it all. I've made other videos about Christmas and mushrooms and stuff, and reindeers and all of that good stuff. But I think we should teach our children the fundamental truth at some point, and not just say that it's not real. But the story is not real. The story is based on our ancestors and the people who were some of the leaders of our tribes. So, that being said, I think people who try to argue that Coca-Cola created that archetype are completely wrong, in a sense. So, there's an amazing video on YouTube of some indigenous shaman lady who had picked a whole bunch of mushrooms, probably somewhere over in Eurasia somewhere. And she's dressed like polka-dotted red shirt. I think her name was Tatiana or something. Just look on YouTube, type in indigenous shaman talking about mushrooms, and she'll tell you all kinds of cool stories about how the Vikings used to eat these and get all invigorated for their battles. I made a video about how that was the hammer of the gods, and the pantherus mushroom would give them the strength of panthers, supposedly, and stuff. Probably not good for them, but if you probably kill you if you ate the wrong dose. But she talks about like how they would eat them in odd numbers, which correlates with the video I made about fountains always being in 1s, 3s, and 5 stacks of 5s and odd numbers, and how fountains relate to the mushrooms and stuff, mushroom usage. But check that video out if you're at all interested, and you can see right there, watching that there's people out there that are still keeping that tradition alive, this century, last century or whatever. But yeah, so just my thoughts on that. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good fall, and I hope your winter is wonderful, and you have a happy holiday season. Stay warm. Peace. One love.